Hey everybody, show you what I'm doing here. Let's see. What I did was work through this tutorial that they have on Ohm, which is right here on GitHub. I'm not going to explain it all, but I'll show you what I've got built here. Basically, I went through this intermediate tutorial right here. Set up Datomic database. Get it started right here with this command. That's what this is right here. Got it running right there. So that's the database. And then create a project. That's a closure script project by running this command right here. This right here kind of initiates the database, gets it kind of queued up with a little bit of information in it. And then this right here puts the closure script compiler into auto mode, where every time you make a change, it recompiles. So that's this right here. So for instance, if I make a change to this file up here, you can see this has been changed in light table. If I save it, you see the closure script compiler recompiles it, and when I open up the application, change it from courses to course. So updates it that way. So anyway, it's basically just three files. This is the core CLJ file, which is basically the server side of it, and then the core CLJS file is the closure script file that works kind of on the front end. And then this is the index HTML file that's rendered over here. And this has a special script file that has basically it connects the light table to the, don't ask me exactly how it does it, but it connects the light table IDE to the browser. So as I make changes in it, it'll automatically kind of update it without having to fiddle with it. So anyway, it went through quite a bit of this tutorial. You can see it's quite long. You kind of understand a little bit about what he's doing. Like here's the this would be on the CLJ side to make the database connection. It should be up here toward the top. But as he kind of went through it, he kind of changed things and modified them, and I kind of went through and kind of saved all the code and tried to put a lot of the comments in that he was making over here, so I could kind of go back over it. But like here's the database connection right here. I think if I do control return, I think it'll actually, yeah, it actually evaluates that particular expression right there, or that particular form. It's pretty neat. Light table's pretty cool. You can kind of go through and just kind of play with a little bit and just kind of evaluate, and it'll show you the, like here's one where I commented it out. But anyway, just want to kind of show you that. One thing it can do too is it doesn't really update, won't add things, but what it does is if you try to add something, It's really not set up to add anything, but it'll actually reject it. It'll try to add it. It'll try to add it. You can see it'll flash. It'll flash right up here when I hit add, and then it'll roll it back and say couldn't do it. So watch just below that very last one there. See, it just blinked right up here for just a little bit. But it's supposed to simulate how a server couldn't be reached and how the whole process gets rolled back and puts back in its original state. You can also edit these and make changes to it, and it shows down here the server or the database collecting it and returning these statuses as okay. So when I refresh it, the changes up here will stay the same. But anyway, just thought I'd show you what I'm working on. Good night.